Good morning, everybody. A special Monday morning to all those biggest losers who just painstakingly went through the weekend and did well. I guess I'm giving the biggest loser update on Thursday because Pam is off on her African safari. Don't we feel sorry for Pam? So, a couple things I want to remind everybody about. The Albany Corvallis monthly business meeting is tomorrow at Spring Hill Country Club. 8:30 is breakfast, 9 o'clock is the meeting. We've got some fun stuff on personality profile coming up tomorrow, so we'll find out if everybody's got a personality there. June 10th, we talked about this just real briefly. We'll get some more information out, but mark your calendar. June 10th, REMAX, the Pacific Northwest, our region, is hosting Dirk Zeller, who's a real estate consultant coach guy up in Portland for a 3-hour seminar. There's no cost. The region's covering the cost. Goes from 9 to noon. We'll be getting some information out later this week on transportation and how that's going to work. But make sure to mark your calendar. And again, that's for June 10th from 9 to noon up in Portland area. Story I wanted to, I did third week coaching. So I did, as I do the third Thursday in Albany and Corvallis every month, and the third Wednesday in Eugene. I had a couple stories that came from that I wanted to share. Dave Pouch, and Dave Pouch is one of our agents in the Albany market. If you haven't met Dave, you should get the opportunity to do that sometime. Very meek, mild gentleman. Dave was sharing a story. We were talking about ways to get business and that type of thing. Dave wears his name tag most places. I think that's so he can remember his own name, quite frankly, but whatever. Dave was telling a story about from his name tag. He went into Taco Time a while ago, just closed a transaction to the manager of Taco Time simply because he had his name tag on, and it stirred up a conversation. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you the spiel, the terminology Dave gives, which is the best terminology I've ever heard when people ask, oh, I see you're in real estate, so we'll talk about that in a second. But just being out there, having lunch. Now, Dave's on The Biggest Loser now, so I'm sure he doesn't go to Taco Time anymore for those crisp meat burritos. But it was good while it lasted, and he closed a deal because of his name tag. Also, Angela Stuckert. Angela's over in our Corvallis office. We were visiting about getting back in touch with your sphere. Angela previously, up until last October, so it's been about 9 months, had not done Marketing You. Angela started doing Marketing You and told the story of a listing she got directly as a result of Marketing You. And I said, well, wouldn't you have gotten it anyway? And she said, no, because I wasn't keeping in touch. These people called because of Marketing You. We did a little math, Angela and I, and in the 10 months she's done Marketing You, for all the people she mails to, it cost her about $69 a month for 10 months, $700, $690. The commission to her, after she's paid the company part on that one deal, is $3,750, and she's the first to admit there's other stuff brewing as a result of that. So if you've ever questioned whether using Marketing You, whether it's the company's Marketing You or whatever, keeping in touch with your sphere does work, as Angela just showed us all, and there's story after story on that. So get in touch with your sphere. We've got some, he's looking at his notes here. A couple tips. This just came down from the region in a newsletter. Home sales, brand new home sales, so not existing home sales. New home sales in March were up 27% from the previous month. That's the biggest gain in almost 50 years. That kind of got swept under the carpet in the media. We didn't hear a lot about that. And then the NAR keeps track of 152 metropolitan markets. 91 of those 152 markets were up, had a sales price increase, actually home sales increasing in 91 of those 152 markets in the first quarter of 10 compared to 9. We had the tax credit going on in both those quarters for those different years, so that should have been neutralized. I mean, that's kind of an offset to each other. So 91 of the 152 markets, home sales are actually rising. A year ago when they looked at that, 09 compared to 08, that was only 67%, 67 of those 152 markets. So home sales are starting to rise in the majority of the markets. Birthdays, Linda O'Brien, a big birthday coming up on the 27th here, which is tomorrow on Tuesday. And then Friday the 29th, Amy Kennel in Albany is having a birthday. For anniversaries, we've got one this week, Belinda Peterson. This Friday has been with REMAX 14 years. Belinda's like an institution here at REMAX Integrity. Talking point of the week. Remember earlier I talked about Dave Pouch and how he wears his name tags and that type of thing. I encourage you to try this one time this week when you've got your name tag on. Somebody always says, "Oh, you're in real estate," or "How's the real estate market?" Dave, I think he's probably stole this idea from somebody else. In fact, he told me he did. What he responds when people say, "Oh, I see you're in real estate," is yeah, I am in real estate. So who is the next person of all the people you know that's going to buy or sell a house? And he said inevitably he'll get a name or two. So rather than saying, yeah, I'm in real estate, love you, give me, the combo number 7, say, yeah, I'm in real estate. Who do you know of all the people you know that's next to buy or sell a house? So that's the tip of the week. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.